Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to Lift Up Your Voice. Um, Wanted to talk to you about how things are just getting really ridiculous in this world, and how you're thinking to yourself, "Hey, can't get any more crazier," or, what else is next, and what people are gonna say next. That's gonna make you like, "Okay, I didn't expect that," or maybe you're just not surprised. So this article that I found, found on my Facebook, and I'm just going to basically read it out, and I'm going to conclude with my opinion and thoughts on this madness. So, basically it says boys can have periods too, primary school children told. And basically says primary school pupils will be taught that all genders can have periods in sex education lessons in victory for transgender rights campaigners. The advice to teachers was approved by Brighton and Hove City Council to tackle stigma around menstruation. Children will be taught that periods are not confined to one gender. A report says, adding, trans boys and men and non binary people may have periods. Administration must be inclusive of all genders. In a bid to be inclusive, bins used for administration products will be provided in all laboratories for children, according to the report. Now, this report, of course, it's cut off. Basically the person that I got it from, pretty much, it's just more than enough that I need in order to decipher how crazy this is. I'm gonna read it again. So I'm actually gonna go through it instead. So basically, they're stating, right, that children, kids, boys, little boys, can have their periods. You know, not even. It's like, are you kidding me? You're gonna teach trans boys and men? Okay, where does men come from? Wait, really? Okay, this is for children, right? Primary school. Where does men come from? If you're if you're gonna teach men, do that. Fine, that's your business. Whoever they're grown, whatever. But little boys they're not gonna understand what this is, and if they do, they're knowing in the back of their head we can't have no periods. So you're basically going to put products in laboratories for these kids and brainwash them into accepting these products. And what are they gonna do with it? So they're going to what? I don't know. I can't even fathom what exactly they're going to be doing or what kind of products they're going to be giving these children. I can't even, the fact that they're even doing this lets you know what their agenda is really about. They're really about twisting these kids. And parents, if you have any children that's in any type of public school in that area, Brighton, Whole City, in that area, I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm trying to see. Of course, they did not even bring out exactly where the school was. And Brighton and Hope City Council, could be Brighton, Whole City. So if you guys are out there, take your kids out. If you hear any stories about this where you're noticing that these Board of Education is planning to do this, you should take your children out of there, because these schools are not even for, I'm starting to realize, for righteousness. It's not even for the righteous to go to these schools. If you really think about it, it's not for the righteous. I mean, parents is going to pay for it when they turn out their kids. But if you are a righteous parent, and you believe in the Most High and Christ, and you bring your kid into in this mess, and, once you find out, you should take your kid out, because if you don't, they're going to turn that kid out. And it's just insane how this story is. It just doesn't make any kind of sense, except to have everything out of, or I guess you can call it order out of chaos, just insane. It's a really insane idea. And it's like they come out with more and more of these really, really, really crazy stories. I really honestly believe those are the righteous, because I'm not speaking for those who want to turn their kids out. That's your business. You're going to pay for that. Your kid shouldn't have to go through that, but it is what it is. Um, Judgment will happen for them. But I will say this, parents, get your kid out, man. Once you find out about this, take him out, because this doesn't make any sense for you to even do this. This is crazy. I mean, literally insane. In fact, I'm going to read it again. I mean, this is ridiculous. Primary school publics will be taught that all genders can have periods in sex educate lessons. That's literally deceiving. Let's just call that what that is. This is called deceiving. You're deceiving the masses, which is, in this case, innocent children, innocent boys. What God has brought forth, and you just gonna twist it and twist these people mind. And now, all of them may not even fall for it, but sadly a lot of them will. And in a victory for transgender rights campaigners. And look what it says, victory for transgender rights campaign. That means that these people have not only to twist their minds, but they're hoping to twist them out completely. They want not only them to twist your mind, but they also want you to change physically as well. They want these boys to take hormonal pills or whatever the heck they shoot them up with to start having a feminine voice, and I can't even imagine. I don't even want to think about exactly what they do with transgenders. The advice to teachers was approved by Brighton and Hove City Council to tackle stigma around administration. Not only that, can you imagine what the teachers, who not only is the Board of Education that is suspect, but it's the teachers as well. Because if you're willing to go ahead and continue teaching this, and you're righteous, you're supposed to be righteous, then something must be really, really wrong with you. A lot of these teachers may not even be righteous. You don't even know who they worship, if they worship at all, and if they believe in anything, and they have no problem twisting out the kids. If I had heard about this as a teacher, and this is what I believed, and I believe that is, boys should be boys, girls should be girls, and I have to teach that, I wouldn't care how long I went to school. I wouldn't care how much sacrifice I had made. I would have realized right then and there that the whole system is messed up and evil, and I would have walked out or transferred to another school. I would just transfer out. It's just ridiculous. Either I walk away from the whole career itself, or I transfer out to another school and hope and pray that it's not going to be as this place is, because this is literally, that's how this is. And children will be taught that periods are not confined to one gender. Insanity. Literally insanity. I'm just going to say that's what that is. A report says adding trans boys and men, non-binary people may have periods. Administration must be inclusive of all genders. Madness. In a bid to be inclusive, bins used for administration products will be provided in all laboratories for children. This is something, this is stupid. Oh my goodness, this is such a waste of time. Even people who are blind to certain things, right? And then all of a sudden this happens and you're like, wait a minute, hold up. This is a little bit too much for me. I think we have to pause a moment and just process this a bit, and maybe possibly rethink on how we should deal with this. Literally. It's just, I honestly lost for words. It recommends that language and learning about periods is inclusive of all genders, cultures, faiths, and sexual orientations. For example, girls and women and others who have periods. Okay, so that, all right, at a certain age, you teach them, I'm guessing at the 5th grade level, that's pretty much what I learned, but to do this with the kids, and then men, I don't know where they're getting that from. Maybe they're talking about educating the guys with the kids. I don't know. It's just insanity, guys. I am definitely going to be coming out with more stories. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Uh, like, share, and subscribe. Uh, you know, total madness, guys. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bless you.